Ladies and gentlemen, in recent times, the Amhara region of Ethiopia has become a focal point for a protracted and escalating conflict, with the Ethiopian National Defense Force, ENDF, locked in a fierce and multifaceted struggle with the Amhara Fano forces across numerous fronts. As we delve into this comprehensive video report, we aim to shed light on the rapidly evolving situation in the region by aggregating and presenting the most recent updates from a myriad of sources. The developments in the Amhara region are profoundly dynamic and demand our attention. According to the most up-to-date information available to us, the Gojam Fano faction has not only been successfully established, but has also embarked on its operational activities. This strategic maneuver aligns with a specific directive or order issued by the faction's leadership. Furthermore, the spokesperson for Gojam Fano conveyed, in a strongly worded statement, their profound disillusionment with the president of the Amhara region, Erga Kabede, going so far as to describe him as a mere puppet, molded from the very clay of the Nile. This vitriolic commentary serves as a vivid illustration of the deeply entrenched frustrations and dissent that have gripped the region, particularly in relation to its leadership. Simultaneously, recent days have seen the emergence of concerning reports regarding the Eritrean government's military movements toward the Eritrea-Tigray border. As these reports have unfolded, it is now confirmed that the Eritrean military is actively engaged in military exercises within the vicinity of the border. Residents and sources in the region have reported the ominous sounds of heavy artillery fire, a disconcerting sign that further intensifies apprehensions about the potential for escalating hostilities and instability in this highly volatile border area. Concurrently, in a previous video, we alerted you to the Ethiopian government's conspicuous mobilization of heavy weaponry and military forces within its capital, Addis Ababa. As we bring you the latest update, it is confirmed that the preparations for a significant showcase of Ethiopian defense forces in the Cross Square have been meticulously executed. The underlying motive of this impressive display seems to be the transmission of a robust message to Eritrea. As previously reported, Djibouti, Eritrea, and Somalia have jointly rejected an appeal from Ethiopia's Prime Minister, Abiy Ahmed. Abiy Ahmed had sought direct access to a port on the Red Sea, a vital maritime route for international shipping. The rejection of this appeal underscores the complex regional dynamics at play in the Horn of Africa. The situation in the Amhara region, the Eritrea-Tigray border, and the broader geopolitical context involving Ethiopia and its neighboring countries is fluid and poses significant challenges. We received the latest reports that, on March 25, 2021, a significant event took place that would shape the course of events in the Horn of Africa. An Ethiopian Airlines flight touched down at Asmara Airport, carrying Ethiopian leaders who had hastily departed from Addis Ababa. At that time, Tigray People's Liberation Front, TPLF leaders were in the midst of an offensive against the federal army, their forces strategically positioned in the Tembian deserts and Tekeze forests. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed Ali was deeply concerned about the situation, prompting him to make a fateful decision to withdraw his troops from the Tigray region, a decision that would unfold in 4 stages. In the aftermath of this withdrawal, many people initially referred to it as a tactical setback. However, it was an incident that left a deep impact on Eritreans, who viewed it as the first sign of betrayal by the Ethiopian government. The Eritrean army, uneasy with the Ethiopian government's hurried decisions, opted to withdraw to positions they had deemed strategically important. This withdrawal was a risky move, endangering the lives of the people, but it was not intended to harm the historical relationship between the two nations. When Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed Ali arrived in Asmara, He had two primary objectives: to mitigate the fallout from his strategic misstep and to maintain the support of the Eritrean government. In response to the Federal Army's withdrawal from Tigray, TPLF commanders seized the opportunity and launched a counteroffensive, venturing into the Amhara region for the first time. They emphatically rejected peace talks and expressed their unwavering determination to capture Addis Ababa. The Eritrean army had foreseen such miscalculations and focused on safeguarding Eritrean territory. The TPLF commanders did not stop there. They also entered the Afar region with aspirations of reaching Addis Ababa. This compelled Dr. Abiy Ahmed Ali to express his willingness to engage in discussions with TPLF leaders. However, Eritrean intelligence was already privy to these secret negotiations, having held discussions with the TPLF in Djibouti over 2 stages. Intriguingly, it was revealed that the Prime Minister had premeditated the conflict in Tigray and had disregarded Eritrea's counsel. To distill the Prime Minister's mistakes into clear terms, the Eritrean government had been advising the Ethiopian government since 2018 to seek a peaceful resolution to its conflicts with the TPLF. They consistently emphasized the importance of avoiding a full-blown war in Tigray and advocated for a measured approach with the TPLF leadership. During peace talks in South Africa, the Prime Minister sought to lay blame on Eritrea for the conflict, effectively obstructing dialogue between Eritrean and Tigray leaders. He also opposed inclusive peace negotiations. As the conflict escalated in the Amhara region, the Prime Minister sought military assistance from Eritrea despite explicit warnings from the Eritrean government against engaging in war in Amhara. Eritrea had consistently recommended direct dialogue between Amhara and Tigray leaders to mitigate the crisis. The Prime Minister engaged in aggressive propaganda against the United States and European governments, accusing Eritrea of undermining agreements, while he himself was found to be in violation of agreements and actively attempting to impede peace processes between Eritrean and Tigray leaders. This appeared to be part of a broader plan to consolidate power for the Oromo people at the expense of other ethnic groups. These decisions and actions collectively set the stage for a complex and protracted conflict in the region, ultimately leading to significant humanitarian, political, and security challenges. The consequences of these choices continue to reverberate, and the situation remains fluid and deeply entangled in intricate regional dynamics.